Here we are, waterfall at Lake Manistee Trail. Out of breath really bad. I'm really out of shape. But this is for winter camping 2017, January 14. We're off to our trail. We're gonna set up camp. Probably a good mile and a half in. I'll see if I make it. All right, made it to our base camp. Literally on the river. Good access to water. Nice canopy overhead. Steep hill to climb up and down. But we made it. We're here. I'm a little out of breath, but I'm here.
I was thinking right here. My tent's not that big either. I could be over there if you need a bigger spot.
We're gonna set up camp now and see what happens from here.
I don't know how big.
It's a beautiful day out. It's not terribly cold, but nice blue, clear skies. Right on the river. Getting camp set up here. Nick, that's Jonathan. There's Dave. Trey is hiding in the tent right now, setting up a sleeping bag. Jonathan's got a nice fire pit set up here. Should be a good night. Should be good times. Not expecting weather to get much worse than this, just a little colder. Looking forward to winter camping 2017. Look at this view. It's absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately the rest of the guys are out hiking the rest of the trail off in that direction. They're actually up there in the hilltop, if you can see. Sucks, I kind of hurt my ankle this week and I'm not hiking too well. So I'm gonna head back to base camp and wait for them to get back, and we'll build a fire tonight and have a good old time tonight. But unfortunately I'm just not up for the hiking today. So, but man, still a beautiful day. It is cold, brisk, but we're doing good to keep warm. All right, this is as far as I'm gonna be able to make it on this hiking trip. I did hike a little bit further. I just had to get this view on camera. This is on top of a nice ledge overlooking the Manistee River in two different directions. This is a gorgeous view. Just incredible. You can see out the elevations in the distance, tree lines. I mean, this is just beautiful. One thing I haven't mentioned, but everywhere we walk, there's just deer track all over the place. This is a great trip. Even though I'm missing out on half of the hiking, this is still awesome. I love being out here. It's a lot of fun. If you guys are ever willing to dare it, I mean, everyone said we're crazy for coming out here. Honestly, it's not all that bad. The cold, you wear some warm gear. Once you start hiking, you almost overheat. It's not too bad at all, but we'll see. I'll let you know in the morning after sleeping out in 10-degree weather how it really is, but it really doesn't seem to be all that bad. So, all right, guys, signing off for now. I want to give you all one more view of this waterfall. Not a humongous waterfall, but it's one of two actual natural occurring waterfalls that qualifies as a waterfall here in Lower Peninsula, Michigan. A little footbridge crossing me here, but it's just quite the view, especially in the wintertime with all the icicles hanging out and everything. It's just a gorgeous place. Can't say that enough. This is our trail back to where we're staying. Nicely wooded, little tiny bridges here and there. Not terribly tough hiking. You always get a view of the river, which is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see all those in the snow, but you can see the deer tracker just everywhere in the snow. On that sunny patch, you can just see all kinds of deer track out there. Here you can really see the deer activity out here. I mean, they're just all throughout this area. It's got to be heavily populated by deer. There's just tons of deer track all over. A lot of them are fresh too. I mean, you can see these ones down here. Those are fairly recent. There's not much snow inside those tracks. So they've been around within the last day or so, I would say. Back at base camp here. While I'm waiting for the guys, I found a kind of a cool little place to hang out, chill out for a while. Base camp's just right over there, and I'm hanging out by the river's edge here. Found a little neat little stump to sit on. But look at these cool ice formations where the river meets the trees overhanging, and you can kind of see them over there as well. It's just kind of a cool little icy phenomena, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it. But that's the trail. That's where it'll be coming back from. So it appears we are not the only crazy ones out here. I don't know if you can see that well in the picture or not, but there's a family of geese. Looks like Canadian geese out there. They didn't quite make it too far south for the winter, or maybe it was as far south as they normally get. But also ran into a couple of ladies walking down the trail. They're asking where the waterfall was. And they already passed back past our base camp. They're camping or just hiking further south here. So there's a few other crazies out here, I suppose.
Is that your speaker?
Alright, this is totally not normal for backpacking or winter camping, but we got some steaks on the fire.
Alright, can I tell you something?
No, you may not tell us anything.
What?
We're gonna have
we're gonna be in good shape.
some delicious steaks tonight. Looks
I
like
don't give
everyone
a
got
shit
some
if
New
you're
York
cooking or
strips.
not. It smells amazing.
We got some potatoes, dude. That's what matters too, dude.
We got some potatoes, we got some steaks,
A little bit
About
of
to have
extra.
some
everyone's
music.
got some New York strips.
Cha-cha.
It's gonna be
Is
a
that
good
one of those
night.
shower ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one of those.
They're the truth.
They're awesome.
Yeah,
Sun
get her
is
done.
setting.
Dude. Definitely know how to get her
You know,
done.
there was a road trip we took in Louisiana.
There's no way my phone's gonna catch the
Here's the Vietnam
stars.
in the North Michigan there, eh?
With what?
No, man, weird house.
So, bad things happened last night. I woke up in the middle of the night, felt like I was having a hard time breathing, that my throat was swelling. So, got up at 2, hiked back to the truck, which is a 2-mile hike. Took about 45 minutes to make that when I couldn't breathe very well. Drove back to Cadillac, which is 45 minutes away. And went to the hospital. It wasn't anything serious, they said. My uvula was enlarged due to the fact that I'm probably coming down with a cold. So my overnight trip was ended abruptly for a cold. It's because I couldn't breathe, but it was because of a cold. I kind of feel like a tool. Feel bad. Buddy Dave had to get up in the middle of the night with me to drive me out there. I had a good time Saturday night. Last night sleeping was a little rough, even before I got up and couldn't breathe. It is cold out here. It was 1 degree according to the thermometer on my truck, which is cold when you don't have access to something to warm you up. It is cold just sitting here in the truck. I'm taking a nap since we were up half the night. I'm driving back home so Dave can sleep. So he let me, doctor said don't hike back and get your stuff. You should need a rest. So I stayed back at the truck. He hiked back. He's going to get one of the other guys to carry my stuff back up here. And I'm going to drive home while Dave sleeps because we were up literally all night. So it's not the ending I was hoping for this trip. That's the way it goes sometimes. Would I do it again? That's iffy. It was rough. Sleeping in 1 degree. I would do this in the summer again, no problem. But I don't know if I do the winter camping again. Sleeping in this is not good. The thing I didn't even think about is when you wake up in the morning, you're thirsty. You got to drink something, and all of your water is either gone or frozen, and you have to draw water out of the river and filter it before you even get a chance to drink anything. That caught me off guard a little bit. Thankfully, I did sleep with those red water bottles. It's I got it in here someplace. This right here. I heated water, put it up in there to help me keep warm my sleeping bag. It had cooled off already. And I remembered I have water in there. I can use that to drink. So I did that. I didn't drink all of it. I saved some for the hike back. Dave was able to share some with me. So we did a lot of good moves last night. Thankfully, it wasn't life-threatening like I had felt like it was. But that is the end of Winter Camping 2017 for me. And we will see if I ever decide to take this on again. Thanks, guys.